on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Hello everyone, this is Brian Arsenal, and welcome back to Slay the Princess. This time we're going for the Adversary route, which is pretty much like...
You're here to slay her.
We're gonna fight.
If you don't,
we're gonna lose, but we're gonna fight.
The world.
So it should be pretty easy. We're just going to continue to the cabin.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Of course.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
We'll be fine.
We're not going to go through.
We are going to talk to her, though.
She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
We got this, man. Don't worry.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Absolutely. He's just the hero. Heroes don't know. Heroes do save princesses, but us, we're killers.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement.
Yeah, let's take it.
You take the blade from the...
Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
As always, our narrator gives the best descriptions that are just a little bit laced with, hey, your objective is to kill her, right?
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
She might be.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Absolutely.
Oh, it's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
Nobody's forgotten. They just sent me to deal with you.
You walk down the stairs.
She's so coldly beautiful.
Focus on the task at hand.
Yeah.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
I might be. I haven't decided yet.
How about you drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
No.
Look how reasonable she's being. We should just drop the blade and talk things out.
No, we shouldn't.
Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do. You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
Yeah.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
I'm not.
You step forward.
Definitely
your grip
not.
on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Yeah.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
No.
Do you hear the conviction in her voice? Do you see the razor sharp?
I know she...
She's unarmed. If you...
Are you sure she's not armed? I'm not dropping the
Then
blade.
I'm not talking to you.
Very well. Slay the princess.
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through.
Shame.
A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw. It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured. Holy shit, that hurt!
Yeah, she fucking
Though
got
she's
us.
unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing.
Not bad.
Your blade slashes through the air again and again, and her fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit. We can still turn this around.
Can we? Finish the job.
You and the princess stare at each other, both gasping for breath, equally exhausted.
Yeah.
You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can at least make sure that she won't make it out of here either.
Let's do this.
Excuse me? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now.
That's great! Take her down!
Can you not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there? If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job.
Yeah.
The two of you clash for the final time. You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain.
That's not a mortal wound. Unless all those, ruptured organs probably, maybe. Yeah, those might be.
Oh.
Yeah.
The two of you fall to the floor.
Good fight.
This was fun.
Yeah, it was.
The princess gasps, her voice an unhealthy rasp as her lungs start to fill with blood.
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder,
do you really think
do you really think this is the end?
No.
There it is again. That razor-sharp look in
Absolutely
your eyes
not.
And the terrifying conviction
Because we know
in her
that.
words.
We're going to come back, and we get to see what the adversary looks
But you
like.
don't have the time to worry over such things. Everything goes black, and you die.
Yeah, we do. But we come back. It's like that one meme. Did you die? Sadly, yes.
You're on a path
I lived.
in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Yes,
You're
we
here
know.
to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Come on, guy. Alright, to the cabin. It's fighting time.
Before you go any further, she will lie,
She will cheat,
and she will do
everything in her power to stop you from slaying her.
Don't
believe a word she says. I'm getting close to almost having that time to perfection.
Lying and cheating doesn't sound like her at all. Not that it matters. It's not like she can lie or cheat in the middle of a fight.
Yeah, voice of
Are you
the
sure about
stubborn. I mean,
The point of my warning wasn't to start an argument over what circumstances the princess is capable of lying in. It was to give you some broadly applicable advice.
thank you,
The
narrator.
princess will do and say whatever she thinks it will take to get her out of there. So don't trust her. Ever. Are we clear?
Crystal.
Crystal. Let's just get on with it already.
I love it when I predict voice lines. Oh, it would have been better if I just said Crystal. Let's just get it on already. But Crystal is enough, right?
The cabin is tighter than its exterior would suggest. Its cold stone walls press in on you, as if trying to forcefully direct you towards your destination.
Heck
The
yeah.
only furniture of note is a black iron altar with a pristine blade. perched
Investigating
on
the
its
mirror
edge.
does the same thing, so I haven't done it in this video or the last video that I did, which was the razor. If you're really wanting to figure out what the mirror is, go check out my short, where I take a look at it. It's pretty much the same for everything. Or you can check it out in the Damsel, the Spectre, and the Stranger videos.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Take it.
You take the blade
We're
from
here
the
for a
altar.
fight.
It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
It's okay, we got her. Enter the basement. It's fighting time.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a rough stone staircase, its walls pressing at your sides and tightening as you descend. The air seeping from below is heavy and oppressive.
You don't talk about Princess
with
Fight
an
Club.
almost sulfuric odor to it. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Maybe.
Her fierce voice carries up the stairs.
Is that another challenger? Finally.
Yeah.
It's been ages since I've had a good fight.
You're just, what are they called? You're battle junkies. That's what this ending is. You made the princess
This isn't
into
what
a
she sounded
battle
like
junkie.
last time. Her voice is a little deeper, almost threatening.
Yeah, and so is ours. We got the voice of the stubborn.
Good. Sounds like my kind of princess.
I don't know, he just also went to, like, B-movie villain in, like, any fantasy thing.
As much as I
Sounds
appreciate
like
the
my kind of
enthusiasm,
princess.
just make sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your head. You need to stay focused and keep your wits about you. Remember, you're here to slay the
Narrator,
princess.
it's already
to have a
over,
good
man.
fight.
We're here for a good fight.
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A large shackle leading from her
Alright.
wrist to the basement wall.
She's got a tail attack now. She's got horns. Ah, it's like I'm fighting Frieza.
Looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
Correct.
Oh, it's you again. I'd been hoping you'd find your way back here. Good to see that death doesn't stick for either of us.
Yeah.
And you brought your little knife, too. Yes.
She looks so excited.
I'm going to have fun breaking you into little pieces.
Alright. Come on, the one time I can't snap my knuckles on command. Alright. Let's do this. Can't wait. That's gonna be a fun path to go down. I don't even think that's a horror game. I better turn into some action stuff right there. But thank you everybody so much for tuning in. This has been Bry Arsenal. I hope you all have a great and fantastic day, and thank you so much for joining me. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye!